The new PlayStation Plus has been revealed. Project Spartacus is finally unveiled. And first off, I just want to say thank you, PlayStation, for not destroying Plus Club. I was a little worried they would do something that would change how we do Plus Club monthly, and they haven't. So that's good. I can continue that show. Otherwise, I'd have to think of a new one. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. Also, on the note of Plus Club, we just did Plus Club, so make sure to go check that episode out. It was a really good one. We talked for 2 hours. We had a lot to say about those games. And thank you, everybody on Reddit and everybody who has watched Plus Club so far for checking it out and having the conversation over on Reddit. It's always a lot of fun. Talking about all the games that are offered on PlayStation Plus over there. Also, Game of the Month comes out in like a day, so make sure to play Humankind, and we will talk about it. All right, so Project Spartacus has been revealed, like I said, and it is a 3-tiered PlayStation Plus called PlayStation Plus. So let's just jump into that. Let's see if it is the Gamepass killer that everybody is thinking it possibly could be. It's it's a competitor. It's something that they want people to see value in compared to Game Pass. But as for a killer, I don't know. We'll find out. So they put out a PlayStation blog. No video, no nothing, no celebration. I don't know why they would, but it seems kind of like they kind of just like, here you go, here you go. Is this the new PlayStation Plus? Yeah, just read it, find out. So we're going to do that. They say a bunch of jargon up here. We're not going to read that. I'm sure there's like, here at PlayStation, everything is amazing, and we strive for amazingness. Cool. So you got 3 tiers. Let's talk about it. So we got PlayStation Plus Essential. Let me check something real quick. PlayStation Plus Essential, the benefits of that are provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are getting today. So the Essential is what we have already. It's not changing, apparently. Provides the same benefits, 2 monthly downloadable games. So lately we've been getting like 3 and sometimes 4. So I don't know if we're downgrading to 2, it would actually be kind of nice for the show, but it would also kind of feel maybe devaluing, but we'll continue. Exclusive discounts, so nothing new there. Cloud storage for saved games, nothing new there. Online multiplayer access, nothing new there. There are no changes for existing PlayStation Plus members in this tier. The price for PlayStation Plus Essential remains the same as the current price for PlayStation Plus. In case you're not aware of what that is, it's $9.99 in the United States, dollars. In Europe, it's $8.99 euros, and then so on and so forth. I'm sure you guys can see on the screen. You guys know what the prices are. So the next one is PlayStation Plus Extra. So we got PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra. Extra, the benefits are provides all the benefits of Essential tier. So you're getting the 2 monthly downloadable games, exclusive discounts, cloud storage for save gaming, online multiplayer, plus adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games. Adds a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games. So that's interesting, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog and third-party partners. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play. So it's interesting how they specify that it's PS4, PS5, 400. That's a lot. I don't know what those are going to be. Some people have been saying that it's essentially just the PlayStation collection that you get with the PS5, but there's like 10 games in there. 10 or 20 games? I don't know. It's not a lot. It's neat that they have all these like PS4 games, all the PS4 games that you need to play if you missed out on them are available there. So it's a really cool thing as you buy a PS5, you get to experience the celebration of what PlayStation is, but it's not 400 games. So when people are comparing the two, I'm like, it's a pretty substantial difference. I don't even know what 400 games it could be, especially including PS5 games. Like what PS5 games are you throwing in there? That's pretty crazy to me. So we'll see. We'll find out as that comes out. And then the price on that is $14.99 in the United States, dollars. And then Europe, it's $13.99 euros. So $5 increase, it seems. Do they have a thing? Let's see. They don't. Okay, so I was checking for a release date. Maybe it'll be at the bottom. Okay, so we got essential, extra, and then the last tier is premium. Premium provides all the benefits from essential and extra tiers. To reiterate what that is all the things that PlayStation Plus already does. You get the 2 games, the cloud saving, the online play, all that stuff, discounts. Then you get the 400 games that are from PS4 and PS5. That's what you're getting with premium. But then you're also getting an additional 340 additional games. So 400 games and then another 340 games on top of that, which are PS3 games available via cloud streaming, and a catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. No PS3? Oh, no, PS3. Yeah, it's right above. Yeah, so I guess you're streaming PS3 games, but you're able to download PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PSP generation games as well and stream them. It's interesting. Maybe that's like an emulation issue that they can't play PS3 games, so they have to use an emulator via streaming. That's really interesting. It's also interesting too that they've been talking about for so long that with the PS4 at least, that backwards compatibility was an issue, and then with the PS5 they kind of were quiet, but you're hearing rumors everywhere that they were going to do backwards compatibility, and the only way I guess that they can do it is by offering you this package. So take that as you will. It's very interesting, in my opinion, but it is telling about the PS3 aspect of that. Anyway, I digress. You're getting all the essential and extra tiers with 340 additional games, including PS3, PS1, PS2, and PSP generations. PSP is interesting. That's an interesting one. Continuing, offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games offered in the extra and premium tiers in markets where PlayStation Now is currently available. So if you're at a place where you can get PS Now, you're going to have access to these. It sounds like they're merging PlayStation Now with the premium version of PlayStation Plus. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles and PC. Very interesting. Time-limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games before they buy. So you're getting game trials, which I think Gamepass does that, but I've never done it. I've heard someone does it, and I've never done it. So I've never tried a limited game trial before, but it sounds on paper interesting. I do like when people can try things before they buy them. They used to be called demos back when I was a kid. We used to get demo discs, and it was fucking exciting, and then it made me want to buy these games. And now I'm an idiot, and I just buy them no matter what, and then I'm either stoked or disappointed. So that's probably why they got rid of demos, because people like me. All right, prices for this are $17.99. I keep forgetting to say that because I live here. I'm in the United States. That's the United States, so $18. Europe, it's 16.99 euros. And then you can see the rest on the screen in front of you. PlayStation Plus Deluxe, select markets. For markets without cloud streaming, PlayStation Plus Deluxe will be offered at a lower price compared to premium and includes a catalog of beloved classic games from the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations to download and play, along with time-limited game trials. Benefits from essential and extra tiers are also included. Local pricing will vary. So if you're in a place that doesn't have PlayStation Now and doesn't have the streaming offered to you, the PlayStation Now does, I guess you will have access to something called PlayStation Plus Deluxe, which will be less than premium. So it's cool that they are thinking about all markets. You will be missing out on certain things, but I guess you already don't have access to some of that right now. So I guess nothing will really be changing. Let's read some of this finer detail because I want to know if they have anything else to say. So the new extra and premium tiers represent a major evolution for PlayStation Plus. With these tiers, our key focus is to ensure that the hundreds of games we offer will include the best quality content that sets us apart. At launch, we plan to include titles such as Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, and Returnal, all solid games. We're working closely with our imaginative developers from PlayStation Studios and third-party partners to include some of the best game experience experiences available with a library that will be regularly refreshed. So we're getting something like Gamepass in that sense. For our more details to come on the games we'll have on our PlayStation Plus service. When the new PlayStation Plus service launches, PlayStation Now will transition into PlayStation Plus offering and will no longer be available as a standalone service. Makes complete sense, and everybody's been speculating that, so there's the confirmation. PlayStation Now customers will migrate over to PlayStation Plus Premium with no increase to their current subscription fees at launch. As this is a massive launch effort, we are rolling out a new PlayStation Plus offering in a phased regional approach in the June timeframe. We'll begin with an initial launch in several markets. Oh my God, I can't talk. Several markets in Asia, followed by North America, Europe, and the rest of the world where PlayStation Plus is offered. We aim to have PlayStation Network territories live with our new PlayStation Plus games subscription service by the end of the first half of 2022. So it's coming this year, and it's going to be coming after or June and after June. So expect it post-June. We also plan to expand our cloud streaming benefit to additional markets, and we'll provide more details at a later date. Building upon more than 25 years of expertise in gaming innovation, this change to our subscription services highlights our continued efforts to evolve our network services business to match our customers' preferences. With all new PlayStation Plus, we're focused on delivering a compelling game subscription service with curated content from our exclusive PlayStation Studios team and our third-party partners. The newly enhanced PlayStation Plus will enable our fans to discover and engage with more content than ever before and deepen their connection with the PlayStation community through shared experiences. We're providing an early look at our new PlayStation Plus subscription service today, and we'll plan to share more information with you as we get closer to launch. Stay tuned. Okay, so a couple things out of there. This is all going to be rolling out after June. It's coming out in Asia territories in June, allegedly, and then after that, but it says first half of 2022. So not that far away, which makes complete sense. And yeah, they're going to be offering games such as Death Stranding, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Mortal Kombat 11, and Returnal, which is interesting because I was wondering if those games are ever going to roll out to PlayStation Plus as just Plus games that we could talk about. If they had been out long enough, maybe those would be some like big banger months that they could release those games. But it seems as though they are just going to throw them on rotation, which doesn't mean later they couldn't release them for you to own. But it is interesting. And it makes sense completely to save their big banger titles to incentivize you to pay them more. So I don't, I get it. It makes complete sense. So let's just do a real quick reiteration of everything in case you're like, so wait, what are all the tiers again? $10, you get PlayStation Plus Essential. That is PlayStation Plus as of now. They do specify 2 monthly downloadable games. I don't know if they're downgrading from like the 3 they keep doing recently. Or not, but yeah, it's PlayStation Plus. So $10, nothing changes. You got PlayStation Plus still, and then with extra, you get all that plus 400 games from PS4 and PS5, and that's $15. And then premium, you're getting the 400 PS4, PS5 games on top of PlayStation Plus, and 340 additional games, which are PS3 games streamed and PlayStation 2, and PSP generation games, both downloadable and streamable. And streaming will be done on PS4, PS5, and PC. And I'm curious if the PS4 will be able to stream PS5 games. That would be interesting. I guess it's not saying streaming for PS5. But maybe down the road they could do that, which would be kind of crazy, especially with all the PS5 shortages. Although I'm sure they want to sell those PS5s, so I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying you could do it. The PC, though, is interesting. I'm curious about playing PlayStation games on PC. That'd be pretty sick. And then time-limited game trials with all also offered in this tier, so customers can try games. Which I don't know if anybody's really stoked about that, but I'm sure somebody is. And that is $18 US. So 10, 15, 18, a pretty good spread. And so my initial thoughts on this are, some people are kind of expressing that it's not good enough. I actually like PlayStation Plus. I think it's interesting. I'm a little biased because I do a monthly show where I make sure I play these games so that I can talk about them at the end of the month, so that we all can talk about games we all played. And so I get enjoyment out of that. The PlayStation Plus Essential, I'm kind of glad it's not changing, and I'm glad the price isn't changing. It's just what it is. Nothing's changing. It's great. Works for me. And I honestly feel like I will try the other tiers, but I don't know if I need them, and I might just stick with Essential, which is kind of interesting. We'll see as it rolls out, but that's cool. The PlayStation Plus Extra, I think, is the least interesting in my opinion, just because you're getting 400 games, and I'm wondering what those games will be specifically. I'd like to look through the catalog for PS4 and PS5 games. But I don't know if I want to spend a monthly $15 for access to a lot of games that I'm most likely not going to be playing that often. And I'm not speaking for other people. Let me know in the comments what you think about these tiers. But for me personally, I own a lot of the games that I want to play, and there might be games in there that I never picked up that I was kind of curious about. So there is a benefit to that. But just like Netflix, I don't like scrolling through pages and pages and pages trying to figure out what to play. I typically like to be a little more dedicated on what I've decided to download to play, or like if I bought it, or even Game Pass is like kind of rough for me. I'll just sit there and just look through them all, and I'm just like, I don't know. So it's a weird psychological thing, I guess. But yeah, it just sounds the least interesting to me. But it might be interesting for somebody who's like, yeah, I can spare an extra $5 to have access to 400 games. There's value there for sure. And then yeah, the premium is the one that's the most interesting to me outside of Essential, because I'm so used to Essential. That's what I would be very happy with sticking with. But with the premium, I will just passively have access to the 400 games, which I'd be able to look through. But the thing that's more interesting to me is the 340 games that they're retroactively bringing to PlayStation Plus, which I think is really interesting. I want to see how these games play. I want to see how the emulation works with the PS3, and I'm curious about the streaming. I've played games on PS Now like twice, and that was like a year and a half ago maybe. So I'm not very current on how it works, how good it works, all that stuff. And I'm not very excited. I'm really excited about the potential of game streaming in the future, but as of right now, it's not really like what I would choose if I was trying to play a game, unless I had something like, if I could actually play all these games on PC, and like I only had my laptop that's not good at, PC gaming, and I want to play something. It'd be kind of cool if I had a good connection to be able to stream a game. So that kind of stuff's kind of neat, but yeah, I'm not super on board with the streaming. Although having access to PS3 games that I don't have access to on my PS5 sounds awesome. I would like to play some games from the PS3 era that just don't get re-released. It's so annoying. Where's Metal Gear Solid 4? I would love to buy that again. I want to own that and be able to play it. I want to be able to play all the fucking Metal Gear Solid games. The game trials, I mean, to pay for game trials, I don't care. That doesn't do anything for me. But yeah, I am interested in the streaming to a certain degree, and the access to older catalogs of PlayStation games. Just because PlayStation has a long legacy of like legendary games. So to have access to that is really cool. I don't know if $18 a month is something I want to spend on that regularly. But if I had an itch to want to play some older games and they had it on there, I might, pay for an individual month of it to play those games. I don't know. I don't even know if I would want to pay that or not, though, like regularly, because it's not that much more, but it's more. And the things I really care about when it comes to PlayStation Plus mostly are in the essential tier. But again, I have to see what the games they offer, the 700 some odd games they're offering with up to premium, to even see if I have a strong interest in that. But I think it's neat, and I think there's value there, and I think somebody with like, expendable income, doesn't give a fuck about what they're spending monthly on stuff, might like to have just access to games whenever. They don't really care about like keeping up on gaming or what's new, what's fresh, fucking, oh yeah, like older games I used to play. Like they just want access to all these games, and when they're feeling it, they can just go, wow, I want to play that, I want to play that. Like, it'd be great for them. But I'm curious about how many people are going to upgrade to premium and how many people are going to stay on essential, because the offering's cool, but I don't know if it's like must have. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. And pretty much on that note, let me know in the comments what do you guys think about the tiers, and which ones are you curious about, and which one do you think you're gonna stick with? Are you gonna do the essential and just stay there? Are you going to move up to premium, get access to all those games? Are you going to check it out like me, see if there's some value there or not? And yeah, because I'm seeing myself staying with essential, but when this comes out, I'm going to definitely do premium and just check it out. And if it's awesome, I'll stay with it. Yeah. And then overall, in comparison, I don't really like the comparison factor. This is it's not a competition. This is just business. They're offering value. That Game Pass is also offering value in a service way, and so not to compare it to Game Pass, but as a package, I think this is a very PlayStation package. It still values its exclusives. It still is valuing that they're brand new games they want you to buy, and I agree with that. Just because games and the hard work that go into them is worth money. And they should be bought at full price, especially new. But and it's amazing Game Pass can offer certain games day one. I'm not knocking it. That's a I don't even know how they do it financially. But yeah, I'm glad PlayStation isn't just offering their brand new games on this. It'd be undeniably cool if I could just play them on there. But I do think they should get bought. But it does seem like they are relying on the legacy of PlayStation to increase the value of this service with PlayStation 2, PS3, PS4, and PSP games. I mean, if you're a PlayStation fan, this means something. If you're not a PlayStation fan, this isn't going to mean much to you. But it's undeniable as well that like 700 games being offered to you if you're paying for the premium, there's value there, and it's undeniable. So some of the people who are saying that, like, this isn't as good as Game Pass, really the only argument I see there is that brand new games aren't dropping day one on PlayStation Plus. And I honestly don't care about that, but I understand a lot of people do, because a lot of people love the value Game Pass offers. And it's an unhealthy value, in my opinion, when it comes to how we value the work people put into games. But it's an undeniable value. Why wouldn't you want to spend less money on more stuff? I mean, it makes complete sense to me, but I don't know how sustainable it is. So PlayStation's approach is an interesting one, and we'll see how it works out. But I am definitely curious about premium. I'm going to try it out when it comes out, and I'm curious about the merger of PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus, which is a no-brainer, makes complete sense. And I'm glad they're finally doing it, because I would never pay for PlayStation Now. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the tiers. Project Spartacus is no longer. It's just PlayStation Plus, which is much better. I think Project Spartacus sounds stupid. And yeah, let me know in the comments, though, what do you guys think about this? And yeah, is there anything I missed? Anything I might have messed up? Correct me in the comments, politely, please. And yeah, which tier are you looking at? All right, that's going to do it, though, for this TLG Reacts. Make sure to stay tuned. We got Game of the Month coming out probably Thursday. It's going to come out. We're going to probably film it tomorrow night and then put it out Thursday. I need a little bit more time with Humankind, so bear with me, and we will have a brand new Game of the Month for April. And then this weekend we'll have Tastecast, so we can talk about game releases of April as well. So stay tuned. We got stuff coming. Until then, though, I've been Seth. Have a good one, and take it easy.